There is a war taking place in Israeli lands in Judea and Samaria. Even though 500,000 Jews live in Judea and Samaria, due to consecutive years of inaction by Israeli governments, the Arabs day by day are illegally stealing Jewish land and building and planting and making it impossible for Jewish communities to expand and for Jewish farmers to plant. Sometimes they are illegally building and illegally planting right outside of the Jewish homes in the Jewish communities. And again, after years of inaction, Israeli citizens are no longer going to sit back and do nothing. And a number of citizens are taking action into their own hands, legal action, to ensure that both the authorities and the Arabs see that we Jews are the owners of this land, and our presence and continued presence will ensure that they can no longer steal this land from us. Unfortunately, upon President Biden's recent visit, our own leaders, Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid and Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz, decided that they would give a goodwill gesture to President Biden of handing over hundreds and thousands of dunams of Israeli Jewish land in Judea and Samaria to the Palestinian Authority. The same Palestinian Authority that for years refuses to recognize Israel as a Jewish state, continues to support terrorism, fund terrorism, educate the children in their kindergartens and elementary schools to kill Jews and destroy the state of Israel. Yes, our current leaders decided to do a goodwill gesture and hand over more Jewish land, including land that connects Efrat to Tekoa, where you are about to see an action by the residents of Efrat and Tekoa to not allow them to do that. It is up to us. We can't wait for our leaders to take action against all this illegal activity. It is up to us, the proud Jewish citizens of our ancestral homeland, to make our presence known and make it hard for the authorities to continue to allow the illegal theft of our land and to actively give away our land to these enemies of ours who just want to destroy us and kill us. So join me as we see proud Jews of the 21st century take action, legal action. And if you want to be part and support this continued activity, then just contact me and we'll let you know how to be part of this amazing, inspiring action of Jews around Judea and Samaria to reclaim our land, while our authorities and government sit back and not only not do anything to stop it, but actively take part in giving away our land. Our future is up to us. It's not waiting for our government officials. It's up to us. Boker Tov, good morning everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Judean hills, and in that direction is the Judean desert. So what you see behind me is a historic path that we're going to be taking this morning. But we're not just doing it for the history and for the fun, we're doing it to save our Jewish land. Because you see all these Arab buildings all over here? Illegal. Totally illegal. All done in order to steal Jewish land in Judea and Samaria. And this area over here is an important strategic place that connects two Jewish communities in the Gush Etzion area of the Judean hills. The western Gush Etzion to the eastern Gush Etzion. That's east. In that direction, we're going to be able to see, we're going to be walking towards Herodian, the ancient, historic castle fortress built by King Herod 2,000 years ago. So this is going to be the first time ever, for a very long time, I don't know how long, that Jews are going to be walking this path that one day is supposed to be a road that connects the western Gush Etzion area to the eastern Gush Etzion area, all in order to give a message to the Arabs and to our own government that this land must be held Jewish. It's up to us, by us using our feet to hold on to our land, not just for the government, to the Arabs, but to God above, that He knows that we want this land, that we deserve this land, that we're going to do everything we can to save this land from all the illegal Arab building going on, that they're trying to steal all the land from us in Judea and Samaria. So join us today and see this beautiful, beautiful hike that one day should be a main road here in Judea and Samaria. So here we're waiting for some of the group to join us, and that is the Dagan neighborhood of Efrat, the northern neighborhood of Efrat. So people are walking from Dagan through the valley, and they're going to be joining us up here. We're on one of the hills of Eitam. Eitam is a huge, huge area. One area had the farm that we were at, and this is another hill of the Eitam, and we overlook the southern suburbs of Beit Lechem. All right, below me is the valley of Artas. Down below is the village of Artas. On the top of the hill is the southern suburbs of Beit Lechem. Check out this occupation, folks. Look at these houses. Look at these houses. Look at these buildings. They just build what they want, wherever they want. Up here, where I am, on the Eitam, is Jewish land, Israel state land, and they're always trying to build on these lands as well. And it's up to us to save our lands. And that's why we're going on the hike today.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. We left Dagan neighborhood this morning. We headed to Eitam Hill, which we're standing right now. Eitam is a future vibrant neighborhood of Efrat. We're talking about planning of nearly between 4,000 to 8,000 housing units on this hill alone. And from here, we're going to go all the way to Tkoa, which I will consider as an Efrat neighborhood. We're going to be connecting the eastern Gush Etzion with the western Gush Etzion, Efrat with Tkoa, because it's a must. We're doing what Avraham Avinu did. It says in the parasha, Kum v'telech ba'aretz, and the Mfarshim are saying, you conquered the land while walking on it, and this is what we do. And we're not doing it by ourselves, we're doing as shluchei tzibur of you, and we're expecting you to follow us and to walk along on this route, and together we're going to connect both ends together, like the first pioneers of Gush Etzion did before the establishment of the State of Israel, prior to 1948. We have an army with us, and together we're going to do this holy job. B'Shem Hashem na'aseh v'natzliach.
I didn't get to finish the whole walk with the whole group from the Eitam Hill all the way to Tkoa because my foot was injured, but I wanted to bring you to the end place, Tkoa, where the whole group ended. And this is going to be the first of many, many hikes, many tiyulim that we're going to be taking between Efrat in the western Gush Etzion area to Tkoa in the eastern Gush Etzion area. And it's up to us to save our lands, protect Judea and Samaria, ensure the Arabs don't take away our lands, and create the environment for an amazing future for all of us Jews living in Judea and Samaria, and all the Arabs who are blessed to know how blessed they are to live with us in Judea and Samaria.
Pulse of Israel, frontline videos from the Holy Land. Support our work by donating today.